So I wanted to show you my latest painting that I did. And this one is a bit different format than I'm making usually. This is lot bigger. So my usual format is right here, this weird rectangular shape. And it's kind of my signature format, and I like it a lot. I might make every Mustache Man in this format. And then I wanted to try something bigger. My idea was to use this big format for portraits of real people, real things, because this is kind of limiting. And then I thought I need to try the bigger Mustache Man. And the biggest challenge is to make them feel the same as the small one. And you can see my art style is basically a lot of lines, a lot of details. I call them little tattoos because it's on their face. And how can you imply that in a bigger format? Because the line's going to be bigger, the gap's going to be bigger, it's not going to feel so intimate. And the thing I did is extra thick lines. I use different markers, completely different from this piece. And the biggest thing, if you can see, I do a little shading with dots. That's my kind of a signature move. And I wanted to incorporate in this one, but I understood that the dots are too small. They won't be visible. So what I did, I took a, how you call this, X-Acto knife. I took this knife. I took a standard permanent marker and I cut the tip of the nib off. And that gave me a perfect round dot, and I could make my dotted pattern. And I think it looks great. It's amazing. What can you do with a little bit of imagination and creativity?
Roll the intro. I'm a creative still exploring the world and myself, here to inspire you through everyday videos as an artist, designer, father, gadget lover, and food enthusiast. Stay curious, get inspired, and be creative.
Be creative.
I lost my father when I was 11 to heart attack, and like 2 or 3 years ago, I was sitting down thinking I want to draw something, and I thought, I give you creative freedom, draw anything you would like. And I drew this, and somehow I got so much praise for it. Everyone loved it. I made it after my dad because my dad has a big mustache, and this theme continues throughout my work. That someday I'm going to do something different, but right now I'm still exploring this dad issue, and I want to, like, oh, there's always something tattooed on their face, like love, give love, forgive, and to remind us to love your children and spend as much as time with them as you can, because you never know when that time will end. And that is my theme for the past years, and I still love it. I still think we need a reminder to love, to care for our children. I have 2 daughters, and it's not always easy to be a good dad, and I think that is very important. So yeah, but there's another theme I want to talk about, but let's do it in the car.
So I hope you liked my latest painting, and right now I am off. I have a meeting with a client. We have to go through their brand clothing. We have to pick the right colors. We have to print. We have to pick out the right print technique and so on. And while we're driving, I wanted to unpack or talk about 2 topics. When I did make videos of the European street art tour, when I'm editing them, I feel like I'm free. I feel like I'm taking you on a journey with me, and we're exploring together and experiencing things for the first time together, and those videos feel natural. But when I'm making videos, like, I should say, like scripted videos, when I'm thinking, okay, now we have to talk about this painting, this drone, this camera, it doesn't matter the topic. When I'm sitting behind a desk and talking about something, that feels like completely different video than the first one. And I want somehow to turn it around. I want to make every video feel natural and not forced and not scripted. I don't know how to do it, but I think one of the thing is to make more daily videos and incorporate something from that talking heads video into that daily life video, if you understand. Like mix the two together. Like there is no talking head video and there is no adventure video. It should all be like one timeline, if that makes any sense. That's why I wanted to make these Christmas vlogs, not Christmas vlogs, but like pre-Christmas videos, and during Christmas up to the new year, so I can congratulate you and say Happy New Year and see how it turns out. I think these videos, which include something from my daily life, are more lately. I feel more free, and they are much more interesting to edit. They are much more interesting to for you as a viewer. Okay, the meeting went well. 1.5 hours later and it's done. The thing is, we need to like match the available t-shirt colors with the brand colors, choose the t-shirts, choose the polo shirts, and talk with the printers. What can we do? What can we print? What can we make some embroideries of the logos? So that's what I was doing, basically searching for the best t-shirt, for the best jackets and so on, caps and winter hats, everything that needs branding. Because I'm a graphic designer, I work in branding. I help my clients with the visuals, with the clothing, with everything that brand book has everything that brand book holds. Everything that is mentioned and shown in the brand book, I try to deliver. I try to help out as much as possible. Okay, next order of business. We have a problem that our dishwasher broke, and I don't want to spend Christmas washing dishes, and there's a huge pile of dirty dishes back at home. So I already ordered a new dishwasher. All we have to do now is go and get it and replace the old one with the new one. I just remembered that I'm passing by the giant Home Depot type of store that sells very nice and very beautiful Christmas trees. So that could be a chore we could cross out of our Christmas list and get a Christmas tree. Every country has stores you can drive inside, but every time I have to do it, it feels kind of wrong. When I'm driving on these floors in between all the building materials. So this is the tree. Oh my god. It's much taller than me. I hope my wife Alice will be happy. Because Christmas to my wife and to my family is one of the best times of the year. And we try to bring home the biggest and the most beautiful tree, so everyone can be happy and jolly and have that good Christmas cheer. Now we have a problem. The tree occupies almost all of the car.
All the colors of winter depression are here. Dark gray, light gray, they all appear. Come and help us spread some Christmas cheer. All the colors of winter depression are here.
I don't know how we're gonna get to fit this all in the car, but let's go and give it a try. I didn't know that they have an entire store. I thought this was an online shopping site only. Looks like we have to go outside to the, what you call it, Noliktava, and get it over there.
I'm supposed to get the stuff at the gate, but there's nobody here. How do we get inside? Now we have to figure how to get this in there. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Come on, baby. Push it. Push it real good. Ooh. Push it. Push it real good. And this is how you do it.
And now it's an hour drive home. And I'm so freakishly hungry. And when I'm hungry, I get grumpy. And I have, that was George Carlin right there. My dear will still goodbye, and as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It was so loud in there, I couldn't tell you the story behind this pizza, because this has a story. It's called Johnny's Pizza, and when the Soviet Union collapsed and Latvia regained its freedom in 1991, all of a sudden all these Western products and services came to be. Like Penguin ice cream was the most popular ice cream, and like the single one. Ice cream chains, like there was ice cream cafes everywhere. People were standing in lines to get it. And the same was for Johnny's Pizza. It was all over Riga. I remember like yesterday, sliced one, like the 1/4 of a pizza. One slice was 21 centimes. It's like 20 cents for cheese pizza. And they have zero competition in this place. So it was a legendary brand, a legendary happening when you can buy pizza in Latvia. So ice cream and pizza was a big thing. And they opened this eatery a few years back. I don't know, did they somehow inherited the brand or just bought it? But it tastes quite similar. The toppings for this one are kind of weird. It feels like onions and smoked, some kind of smoked meat, but it doesn't feel like bacon. It tastes good. It's just that I cannot taste all the ingredients until it just feels like love, and that's what matters. So this is from they serve pizza here still like it's 1991, which is great. That's why I stopped here and wanted to show you and share these interesting places that we still have around. No, it's new. It's new. It's not from 91, but the pizza's recipe and the brand is from 91. Is it big enough?
Yeah.
The biggest problem is the leg, as I told you before, as I mentioned before. Okay, here goes the magical moment of open up the Christmas tree, no. Oh, yes, baby. I hope I did a good job of picking out the most beautiful one. Like, everyone thinks that they's gonna pick out the most beautiful one. Like, who's gonna take home the uglies? Joy to the world. This is very fancy. The Nutcracker's ball. But look, it looks 100 times better. Last year we used firewood and we put firewood around it. Ui, pietat. But this year it's fancy. Chaos in the kitchen. We pulled out the old dishwasher, no problem. But I tried to put in the new one, and it has some all kind of different rules that weren't there before. So, but absolutely no problem. I don't understand, why do we need this piece? Why is it bent like that? This goes into the sink and that's it. Why does it need these parts? I don't get it.
And the instruction manual is made for IKEA and it's complete BS. Oh, we finally finished installing it. And now we have a brand spanking new dishwasher. Zing! I like it that there is, of course, the first basket, the second basket, nothing special. But then we have the tray for the cutlery. This is nice. Yeah, look how many dirty dishes have been piling up. Now we get a chance to test drive it. It's like a new toy for the adults, right? And look at this. This one has an electronic screen and it has indication of time for each program. So let's use, say, P3. It's gonna be 3. It shows that the door is gonna automatically open when it finishes. So the machine is working, up and running. That's a big win for us. And now we have a package from America.
With me.
With you?
Yes.
Who are you?
Hannah.
Hannah Montana. So what do we got? Boston baked beans, wife's favorite. Oh my god, there's only that? What the hell?
There's no toys.
Oh my, what? How could you?
What? I see.
Shame.
Bro.
What
is this?
Those are binoculars.
What?
Like, the package was just candy for her.
Really like candy.
Get out.
Get it out. Do you see?
Yes.
Thank you, Baiba, for the nice present. Say thank you.
Thank you.
I work in graphic design and with a lot I work with packaging, and this is a very smart idea. So they made 2 holes here and 2 holes here, and that's for a reason. It says try me. So you can pick this up in a store, put it to your face and try out the binoculars. That is a very, very nice idea. Very smart packaging. Nice. I like it. Thumbs up. Because we do a lot of nature walks and you can spot a woodpecker or other birds, and binoculars walking in woods are very welcome. She wants to say something.
Subscribe and thumbs up.
Subscribe and give thumbs up. Sakura. Subscribe,
Subscribe and thumbs up.
give thumbs up.
Thumbs up.